Hi children, how are you all? Hope you all are good in your health. I am Maulika from Vishwasai's Dr. SRK English Medium School. From today on, I will be teaching you English. So today we are going to discuss a poem, The Town Child and the Country Child. So before we get started, I request you all to take your textbooks into your hands. Please take your textbooks, open it and hold a pencil in your hand so that you follow when I read. Okay? Please make it sure to follow what I am reading here and take your pencil into your hand so that you can underline the words which I ask you to. Please do that for me. So, let me start now. First, The Town Child. The Town Child, it is, and the author of this poem is Aaron Thompson. Okay, so let's get started. I live in the town in a street. It is crowded with traffic and feet. There are buses and motors and trams. I wish there were meadows and lambs. So here we are going to learn about a child. Okay, the town child. The child who lives in a town. Of course, we all live in a town and you all are also town children. Okay. So, a child who lives in a town is singing this poem for you and me. He is expressing his feelings about the place where he lives. Okay. So, I live in the town in a street. So, he is telling us that he is living in a town in a street. So, it is crowded with traffic and feet. As we all know that all our streets are crowded with traffic and feet. Feet means people walking around. Okay. So you can underline this word feet, which means that people walking around. If any place that is mostly crowded, we can say that it is crowded with feet. Okay. So traffic means we all know that if any place which is crowded with vehicles, we call it as a traffic. So this boy is telling us that the place where he lives is full of traffic and people. Okay. So there are buses and motors and trams. So here he is also mentioning us the vehicles he sees in the place where he lives every day. They are like buses, motors and trams. Of course, motors are like cars, jeeps, bikes, everything, and every electric vehicle is said to be motors, comes under motors. Okay. I wish there were meadows and lambs. So this little boy is wishing for meadows and lambs. What are the meadows? Meadows are the place or a ground which is covered with grass and trees. Okay. So he is seeking for the peace actually. So if you go out of your town for a long drive with your parents, or if you go out on a tour, you find the places which are covered with grass and you find cattle grazing there, you find very big and tall trees, so you find birds and all in those places. They are actually really very pleasant. We won't hear to these sounds of traffic, the vehicles that roam around and all. All those places which are covered with meadows are really very pleasant. So this little boy is wishing to live in the place where there are meadows and lambs. Lambs are nothing but the sheep. Okay, sheep and goats, the cattle, they roam around these meadows to take their food. They eat grass, right? So these lambs go around the meadows to take their food. So this little boy is wishing to live in a place where there are meadows and lambs. So we also can say that this little boy is wishing to live in a village. So we know that villages are the places where we can find these meadows and lambs. So this little boy is wishing to live in a village which is really very pleasant. Okay. So next, let's see the next paragraph. Okay. Are you holding your pencils? Please take your pencils into hand and underline the words which I ask you to. Okay. So now the houses all wait in a row. There is a smoke everywhere that I go. I don't like the noise I hear. I wish there were woods very near. So this little boy is telling us that the houses in the place where he lives are all wait in a row. It means that, see, if you see in your street, in the place where we live, we find house very next to your house. they grow plants, there will be a garden, there will be some space to sit out for some time in the evenings and all, there will be some space to enjoy, play with your friends. Okay, so here this boy dislikes the place where he lives. He doesn't like the house he lives even. He is telling us that all the houses in the place where he lives stands like a statues. Okay, that too in a row. So here there is a smoke everywhere that I go. He is also complaining that there is a smoke. What is a smoke? That is emitted by vehicles. The smoke is nothing but something which is emitted by a vehicle that pollutes the atmosphere, the air we breathe. So he is irritated by the smoke that is covered everywhere where he go. Of course, if you go out now, you too will find the smoke for sure because the roads are full of traffic. Okay, please don't go. So this little boy is irritated with the smoke everywhere where he go. Okay, I don't like the noises I hear. So he hates the noise that he hear. What is the noise that you hear when you go out? Horn of the vehicle everywhere. So no one has the patience to wait and they keep on horns until someone moves from in front, who are in front of them. Okay, until someone clears their way, they are not going to stop horning. So this little boy is irritated with the noise outside, the noise of the vehicles around, the horn, okay, the mic sounds and all. I wish there were woods very near. Please underline the word woods here. Okay, W-O-O-D-S, woods. So he is wishing for the woods very near. What is the word woods means? Okay, woods are nothing but the tall trees, group of trees. We call we cannot say it as a forest, but a group of tall trees. Okay, we can say woods means group of tall trees. Okay, this little boy wishes to have many trees around him. Okay, so he is always seeking for a pleasant and peaceful atmosphere. So there in woods there will be no vehicles, there will be no sounds, nothing, no smoke, nothing. Everything fine, everything pleasant, everything peaceful. Okay, so the third para. There is only one thing that I love. See, what is the thing that he loves in this city? He has so many complaints about the place where he lives, right? So first he said that he doesn't like the crowded people and the traffic, and then he doesn't like the motors and the trams, and then he wishes to live in meadows and lands. And coming to the next para, he is telling that he doesn't like the place where he lives, like the house, all the house stands in a row and waits like a statue. He's telling us about that, and also complaining about the smoke everywhere. Okay, so here he is telling us that some positive feeling from it. So he is telling us there is only one thing that I love. Let us see what is that thing that he loves. That is the sky far above. There is plenty of room in the blue for castles of clouds and me too. So the only thing that he loves in his city is nothing but the sky above. So when you look into the sky above, you find many clouds, like different shaped clouds. So sometimes when we were kids, we used to play like, see, there's a cloud which is in the shape of a genie, which is in the shape of some, a tree, a horse, like that. Okay, so this little boy is telling us that there is plenty of room in the blue. In the blue means sky. Okay, so for castles of clouds, please underline the word castles. So what are castles? Castles means how to tell you? It's like a fort. Okay, it's like a palace. Okay, a palace is a place where kings and queens live. So castles. So he is telling us that the clouds are in the shape of a castle, and it gives him a feeling of peace towards those clouds moving around. Okay, without any noise. In the sky, we cannot find any kind of traffic, any kind of smoke. Okay, that will be very clear, and we can look into the sky as far as we can. Okay, it gives us a peaceful and pleasant feeling. So this little boy is enjoying only the view of sky above, as he can build castles. He can imagine building castles in the sky. Okay, so finally, what did you learn from this poem? What did you understand from this poem? This complete poem tells us that this little boy who lives in, if you see in the picture here, Are you holding your textbooks in? So please look into the picture here given. So that little boy is walking on a road and he has buses, vehicles here, people, tall buildings and all. Okay, there is no greenery at all. So this little boy is seeking for greenery. He loves greenery. He loves plants. He loves meadows. He loves animals. Okay, he loves a peaceful environment. So finally, this poem tells us that this little boy is not interested in the place where he lives and he always wanted to live in a peaceful place like country. Okay, this is about the town child. So here very next to this we also have a country child, that is you, okay, and me as well. Of course I am not a child, but the people who live in a country. Okay, so this little boy is I'm sorry, the country child is nothing but the village child, the person who lives in a village. Okay, so let us see what the country child is going to tell us about. Okay, so the country child, the author is the same one, Erin Thompson. Okay, so the country child. My home is a house near a wood. So as I already told you about woods. What are woods? Woods are nothing but the tall trees. Okay, so this little boy lives near the woods. I would live in a street if I could. So see here how surprising it is that the boy who lives in the country means village. If you want to write it above there, you can write, please underline the word country and you can write it is village. Okay, so this little boy who lives in the country like village wishes to live in a street that the town child doesn't like. Okay, so my home is a house near a wood. The lanes are so quiet. Oh dear. So he is complaining that the lanes means streets. Okay, underline the word lane and you can write the lanes are nothing but the streets. So the lanes are so quiet. Oh dear. He doesn't like the lanes so quiet here. Okay, I do wish that someone lived near. So he is wishing for someone who lives very close and very near to him. Okay, as I already told you, in the villages the houses are distant. Okay, distant. So if you find a house here, the next house there will be distance in between this house and the other house, so that they plant some trees, they can play, they can do any other activities. Most of the activities, the household things they do outside their house in the villages. Okay, so they tie their cattle there and all. So this little boy is wishing to have a house very near to him, very next to him. Okay, there is no one to play with at all. So he has no friends in his village. The trees are so high and so tall, and I should be lonely for hours. So he is also complaining that he has no friends there. All the friends he had in his town or in his village are only trees. Okay, so he is complaining that he has no one to play and he has to be lonely, alone for hours. Were it not for the birds and the flowers. So he is also complaining that the place where he lives is only for birds and flowers. Here in the city, in the town where we live, we rarely find birds, right? But in the villages, they are all full of birds. Actually, what is a shelter to a bird nest? So where can it build its nest? Only on trees. So the trees are mostly found in villages. So we also can find so many birds. Okay, this little boy is complaining us about the birds. He doesn't like the birds and flowers. Okay. So I wish that I lived in a town to see all the trams going down. A twinkling streets that is bright with wonderful colors at night. So he is wishing to live in a town which is full of vehicles, crowded with the street lights. So he is explaining it in a beautiful way that the street lights are twinkling in the streets of the town. He wishes to be in the town to look into, to be there, to watch the trams going around, to watch the motor vehicles going around, okay, to watch the lights and all. Where coming to the villages, we don't find so many lights as we find in the town, okay. So we only find hardly one street light per street. Here we have, every house has one street light here in the town. Okay, this little boy, the boy who lives in the country, that is village, wishes to live in a town, and the boy who lives in the town wishes to live in a country, that is a village. So these are the feelings of these two children who live in town and the country. So this is your poem for today, children. Hope you all understand. So let me ask you a question. Which is your favorite place? Where do you like to live? Like in your town or any village if possible. Okay. So once again I request you to please look into your textbooks when I am reading so that you will be clear with the vocabulary here. Okay. So if you underline the words which I ask you to underline, then you will also be learning the meaning of the word. If you read it again, if you revise it again, that will be easy for you to understand. If you have any doubts, please mark them in your book. Okay. So we'll meet in our next class with a new topic. Until then, please be safe. Please put on your mask when you go out of your home and keep your hands very clean. That is very important. Please follow hygiene. Okay. Maintain distance. Until then, take care. Bye.